So I broke up with my ex a few days ago, and he used to pay for like a lot of my bills, like a good chunk of them. And today I found out he turned off my Wi-Fi. He turned off my Wi-Fi. I don't know why I was under the impression like he would just always pay for him, or he would just like not remember. No, he remembered. Nah. Yeah, and he normally pays like for my Pilates membership. I also had to pay that myself yesterday. But at the same time, I feel peace. So like, was it really worth it, you know? But I'm just like, damn. I hope he doesn't remember other things that he's paid for, because he's still paying for them. Oh my God, wait. Now I have to check. Oh my God, I don't know if he's still paying for it.
Oh man, good for that guy. Standing on business. Alright, shouldn't have to pay for your stuff. Y'all not together no more, alright? Wi-Fi was the best first thing to cut off. It was petty, it was funny, it was deserving. I mean, dude, the message was received, my guy. Turn the Wi-Fi off, alright? Next, the light bill, the Pilates. No, you ain't gonna sit there and have free entertainment on me. You're not gonna sit there and have somebody else come and Netflix and chill on my Wi-Fi. Oh no, you're not about to go do Pilates, stretch, get all healthy and look good on my watch. I ain't tapping that no more. Oh, I like this move. My boy, I like this move.
Let's just clear this up. Me and Touch Money V is not together anymore because I cheated. I was cheating. Let me make this so loud and clear. I was cheating. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown ass woman. Yeah. I do OnlyFans. Yeah, it's a fee. I was cheating. Motherfuckers be forgetting. Oh God. What, like, are you illiterate or something? You was acting like a bitch, steady going through my phone. I told you stop going through my phone. You continued to do it. So I went back to my old ways. It don't get no better than letting y'all niggas collab and fuck multiple bitches. You mad because I made a little money on the side? I was, and I was going to continue to do it. As long as you continue to with my phone like a bitch. Don't do that, my kids. Because I'm grown as fuck. Now I say that shit with my chest. Everybody that know me know this come with a fee. Everybody know that. So you can't clock that. Clock something else.
So I don't get it. You broke up with your man because he was looking into the signs of you cheating. You told him not to go through your phone. Look, I'm not going to sit here and debate should you go through your girl's phone or not, but you know, he did. All right. But it sounds like your reason for breaking up with him and cheating just don't make any sense. It's not valid because he went through your phone. You gave him a reason to go through your phone. You probably already was cheating anyway. Like, you was going to do it anyway. And you just claimed that you was going to do it anyway. This is not valid at all.
Damn, Shawty's got a melody.
I don't even know what that means.
What the fuck?
I'm convinced, man, they set these lineups for clout. I am convinced that they set these lineups, these 20v1s for the reactions, man. Ain't no way. Look, dude, you gonna call me in for a 20v1 and this part of the lineup? Oh yeah, I already know y'all trolling right now. Man, she gave that man that Allstate, huh? Yeah, it's all in good hands. Pretty much, that's what she gave that dude, bro. She gave him that State Farm like a good neighbor. Becky is there. Y'all know what time it is.
So, is there anything that you would ask her before deciding if this is a possible match?
So you say you have a boyfriend, right? Mm-hmm. Like, do y'all stay together or?
No. The plot thickens. He actually has a wife, a kid, and another one on the way, and we are all okay with this. And I am quite a bit younger than him, so I live my life, and yeah.
The wife knows.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
I help them. I
Okay.
babysit. I do all of the kid knows. Everybody knows. I go over and I babysit, and I'm friends with their moms. I'm like, everything's great.
Oh, okay. What did I just hear? She's out here looking for a boyfriend or looking for a date. Meanwhile, she got a boyfriend, and that boyfriend already married with kids and expecting more, and they all know about it. Man, what kind of twisted dating? Man, I gotta the creator of this, bro. What kind of woman still goes out there and puts herself out there and just do? Dude, what are you co-signing to, my guy? Are you just doing this for cheeks? Because I can't see you doing this for a relationship. Like, I just don't see how this is going to turn out for you, my guy. Like, you got to be just doing this for cheeks. At this point, I'm convinced. I'm totally convinced you're not looking for love. You're just looking for some action.
There's nobody on the face of this earth with better time management skills than a man with multiple girlfriends, because I don't understand how they do it. How are you able to spend enough time with multiple women to convince them you're exclusive, to go out, to stay over, to have dinner, to do all these things with multiple women while you still have a job? I'm not understanding, because I only have school and work, and I feel like there's not enough hours in the day. If I had to do school and work and manage 2 boyfriends on top of that, I would lose my mind. So I need these men to come to the front and start a time management boot camp. Not because I want multiple boyfriends, but because I feel like I'm doing something wrong here.
Man, I feel like guys that had 2, 3, 4 jobs, bro, in their life, they're probably good at cheating. If you meet a guy, he talking about he got 3, 4 jobs, bro. Man, they probably blessed. I mean, he get fired from one, he got a whole new relationship over there, bro. Like, y'all don't know what's going on. These dudes are masters at time management, bro. I just don't understand it. She might be on to something, man.
Yo, what's for dinner, woman?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just...
Yeah, that's right. Toast it up.
Homie said, I'm about to beat the stuffing out of that oven. You need to warm this macaroni and cheese up before I start to dig in. You know what I'm saying?
As a man, bro, we have all been on the walk before. If you have never been on the walk, one day you will. It is really a redefining moment in every single man's life. Man, the event that kickstarted my walk was ridiculous, bro. My bitch did a top 32 most grimy thing on the planet. And like, I wasn't even super mad at first. But out of nowhere, my whole body just like enveloped with anger. Like, I just started punching shit, grabbing shit, throwing shit. I wasn't yelling or nothing, though. Just in pure silence, just destroying shit. So then I told myself, all right, just go outside and get some fresh air, man. Now, the reason the walk is so redefining is because you're already in crash dummy mode. So if somebody happens to try to play you while you're on this walk, bad things are going to happen. When I went on this walk, I made the conscious decision that if anybody tried to play me, I was throwing my life away that day. Luckily, nothing happened, and I just went about my walk as normal. But man, I didn't even have no music in. I was just walking, staring blankly into the air. My nigga, I'm sitting on curbs and sidewalks and shit, sitting on random benches, just looking. And I finally decided to throw some AirPods in. The raw wave started playing. Remember, as a small child, we would play. Way before the drama, I endured in the pain. One little tear dropped down my eye, bro. That shit was fucked up. And man, that was just the first walk. Nigga done been through multiple walks. And it really just has you pondering on life. What went wrong in my life that brought me to this point? Once you go on a walk, you'll end up recovering from whatever event put you onto that path, but you'll never truly recover, bro. Like, that shit will always be in the back of your head. Never forgotten.
Man, when I came across this clip, man, I really thought about all the times I took the walk. The walk could mean anything, bro, in life. The walk is canon. It's a canon event that happens in almost every man's life where they just don't know where they're going. They just walk. I'm going for a walk. Probably don't even say they're going for a walk. I'm going for a walk. In that walk, they contemplate years of life, past and in the future. What they're gonna do. What this is life-changing moment. I'm telling you, man, if a man ever says he's going for a walk, just let him do it. Don't stop this man from walking. Don't try to interrupt the walk. Just let him process this, whatever is going through his mind, because it is definitely a healthy move. That I'm just saying, like, I remember I was going for a walk because something I was going through, man, and we had to move out of a house, and I specifically needed something to do, and I put the responsibility on other people. And when it came down to moving dates, I was let down tremendously after giving fair warning, after doing it. And it just, when that move-in date came, I took the walk. because in that walk, I needed to decide what, if moving was a good choice anymore. If the people I was moving with, was it the move for me? I'm really just contemplating on am I even going to do this today? You get what I'm saying? Am I just going to chalk it up and sign another lease and just do it? But those are the things like you have to, you process on your walk. Life changing, money changing, health decisions, all those type of things on that walk. Guys, if you ever had that walk, leave it in the chat. We're going to talk about it. I need every guy to leave their walk. Why did you take the walk in the comments? We're going to sit there and just talk about it there.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. Spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York. But I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here. Beautiful women, ambitious women, caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not communicating with them. They're not willing to hang out and do fun things. What happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and, going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, what are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? If it has nothing to do with a woman, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working. And we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends. We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?
I'm gonna just tell you like this, young lady, and it's crazy because you probably had a few bad experiences, but if a man really likes you and he really wants you, he's gonna take you on that date, all right? He's gonna pay for that date. If a man really wants you, really likes you, and he's motivated, he's gonna do everything that you say men aren't doing.
This is the realest tweet I've ever seen in my life. And it's really crazy because it's so true. Nobody treats you better than the girl that you don't want. Like, the girl that you don't want is going to treat you better than your mom who birthed and raised you. Like, the girl that you don't want will literally do anything for you. She will take charges for you. She will hold you down if you're broke. If she won the lottery for $1 billion, she would give you the ticket. And it's literally the most insane thing ever. Because the moment you actually start to want her is the moment all that treatment goes out the window. It's like the only reason a girl would ever treat you that good is because they know you don't want them. But try to get that treatment out of a girl that you actually want, and trust me, it's just not happening.
I feel like this can go both ways, man. This can go for both male and female. All right, you know, you're gonna have somebody that's really into you, you're not really into them, and they're gonna try to give you going off because they're sitting there trying to prove to you, man or female, that they're worth it. They're worth being in a relationship. They're worth your company. They're worth your time. All right, they're worth everything, the investment, all that. That's what that's for. And meanwhile, you're just not giving them no play. You know. Meanwhile, you're probably doing that to someone else that probably don't like you, entertaining someone that you don't like that's trying to get with you. Isn't that crazy how life works?
Somebody said that we should be able to call in healthy. Like, yeah, I feel real good today, but I don't want to waste it on work, so I'm not coming in.
Why this girl was strolling through Ulta and she hear her man voice coming from another girl phone. Mind you, it's Valentine's Day, so she's just trying to pick up a couple makeup items before she go pick up her man gifts, and she hear her man voice. So she goes to the next aisle. She listens to the conversation, and she like, let me call him. So you know when you get an incoming call on FaceTime, it'll like pause the screen for the other person. So the girl is like, somebody calling you. He's talking about, oh, that's just my mama. And he ignored the girl phone call. His girlfriend phone call. So what she do? She snatched the phone like, oh, I'm your mama? Hold on. That's too fast. You snatched this girl phone out of her hand? What if she would have swung on you? That would have been my first instinct. Somebody snatched my phone. My first instinct is to swing on you. But she didn't swing. So the dude hang up the phone. Now the anger is directed towards the girl. Because, like, you know, it's a lot going on. Why are you talking to my man? So the girl reached for her own phone back. Boop, girl hit her in the face. She started going through the phone. She see a message. The girl saying, I hope you ain't still playing house with that B. Hold on now. So you know he's playing house, but you was still messing with him. Have you ever been to the house? Because they live together. And they got 2 kids. Mind you, they still inside of Ulta. So they end up walking out of Ulta. The girlfriend still got her phone. They out in the parking lot. The girlfriend ends up throwing her phone on the ground. And she picked it back up and handed it to her. Girl ain't want to fight. That was the end of that. Like, she yelling and all this stuff, but ain't nothing happened. By the time the girlfriend get home, the boyfriend already at the house. Oh, I forgot to mention. He was telling the other girl, like, all the stuff he got her for Valentine's Day, all these plans for Valentine's Day, but he didn't get his girlfriend nothing for Valentine's Day. So, of course, when she get home, she put hands on him, too. So, she put on his dress, and you know dudes don't play about their dress, whatever, but he knew he was wrong. The girl ends up calling him, and, you know, she going off about what just happened and stuff like that. And the girlfriend tell him to tell her, like, I don't want to be with you. You were a big mistake. We all know that don't matter. That don't work. Later on, he gonna tell the girl that he's sorry and he didn't mean that, and the girl told him to say that. But he said it anyway. But the girlfriend said that she is done with him. She moving out the place and all that stuff. I'm gonna put her page down below so y'all can stay updated on what's really gonna happen. If she go back to her man, that's her business.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You cooked. You absolutely cooked. I don't see don't see how you can not just FaceTime with another girl while your girl is shopping. I'm just saying, dog, you cooked. I don't know. I can't see you getting out of this situation at all. Like, not at all, bro. If you're gonna cheat, you gotta cheat with someone else, maybe outside your city. You get what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, but damn, bro, you and it's crazy because sometimes men, well, I ain't gonna say sometimes you hear the stories about men who date women who are almost exactly the same people, but with just minor differences. The only differences is the things that your main girl don't do on a regular basis anymore. She might have did it when y'all first met her 5 years ago, but she ain't doing it now. So you go mess around with someone that's similar that will do those things, but pretty much the same person. It's crazy. Maybe even look the same. You got a type.
Okay.
Hi, welcome in, darling.
Hello.
What brings you up tonight?
I've been single for a while, and we'll communicate with gentlemen or men, whatever you want to call them, but I can't seem to bag them, and it doesn't turn into a relationship. So I don't know if it's my Instagram. I know it's not the way I dress. Like when I'm speaking to other people, they tell me it's because I have a lot going on for myself, and sometimes it may be that I intimidate men my age. I just turned 24 in January. I graduated with a...
Lady, did you just threw out a whole bunch of things that just don't make sense. You said you just know it's not the way you dress, but yeah, you know, we just saw a picture of you with a high or dress on. Like, have you considered it might be the way you dress? Like, you just automatically wrote that off. And then the problem is you keep going to other people for their opinions. What am I doing wrong? wrong? Why am I single? You need to start looking in the mirror and trying to figure and ask yourself those questions. All right, like I think you're looking for validation from other people and reasons from other people, and you're just not getting it, and that's probably why you're single. Another reason why you're really in a bad dating climate. You're 24 years old, rather if you just graduated a degree, accomplished, you got some things going for you, you know, like maybe it's your area, but really the dating climate for your age bracket is just absolutely cooked right now. I just don't see a lot of people in that age bracket really trying to go date. Like, let's just be honest, like they out there just really worrying about themselves. I know a couple guys that like, you know what, I'm gonna just do my own thing. I'd rather just go to work and play video games all day. Meanwhile, the girls are sitting there going on dates with their best friends and still single and just going to work because that's what they do. They just go on girl dates 5 days a week. I just don't know. I just think your dating climate is hit. Maybe you need to get into a different age bracket and try that. I'm not saying like, you know, lower your standards or change it, you know, but try something that you haven't tried before. Try a different area that you haven't tried before. That's all I'm saying. Mix it up a little bit.